Hello, you all. Sorry for the surprise episode, but I don't know how you all are feeling. This is definitely, and yesterday was definitely a weird week, a very weird week. I didn't even do no schoolwork. I couldn't do no schoolwork because emotionally, I was, and for the people who are saying, why are you crying? Why are you devastated? Blah, blah. Look, we are human. We can feel how we want to feel. And to the women, I am incredibly sorry for what y'all have and to us minorities as black people, if you're not black, if you're part of the LGBTQIA community, any minority community, I'm just, it's just a lot. And the thing is, what's crazy is I did not expect to, I didn't expect that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I knew my emotions, that I was going to have like some like emotional, feeling towards this, but I just didn't realize how strong like it would be. I didn't realize like how strong and intense the emotions were, because I remember I was watching, last night a little bit, and I just kept seeing how he was leading, and I was like, okay, I can't watch this no more. And then finally seeing it like around 4 or 5 a.m., waking up, checking on it, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, this country. And to those who did vote for him, I don't care what you say, but because you voted for him, it is more than obvious that you do support sexual assault. You do support rape. You do support racism. You do support any form of discrimination. You support it. And you show that you support those things by voting for him. And that's to everybody who voted for him. And what confuses me is when those percentages came out and I saw those Latinos and I'm like, y'all voted for the man that literally wants to deport all of y'all. Like, I'm like, y'all want to be white so bad. Like, y'all literally voted for someone who literally wants, that is planning a mass deportation. But this is what I will say, because like I said, when I didn't expect to feel the intense emotion. Like, it was just like yesterday, and it still is. Like, I still feel it. It's not, the feeling is like not even describable. And then on top of that, I don't know about for y'all cities, but when I tell y'all November 6th was dead, I don't know how it was for y'all cities or how it was in y'all environment and neighborhood. But when I tell y'all it was dead silent in my neighborhood, and it's never been silent. Never. Ever, 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 ever. Never, ever, ever, ever been silent. Ever, ever, ever. Dead. I mean, it was silent all up and down the streets. It was silent. And then on top of that, it's cloudy, making it even more depressing. And I'm like, it was like, it was as if the atmosphere just like went dark. And I know Kamala said in her concession speech, in the darkest time, that's when you see the stars. And that was a beautiful speech and all that. But I mean, it was dark. Yesterday was a dark, and I still feel it. It's a dark day. And it may sound dramatic to y'all, because most likely y'all don't really care. But as someone, and I did not expect to feel this way at all. And even when Donald Trump won in 2016, I wasn't feeling like this. I never felt this intense emotion of sadness as if I just lost a parent. That's what it felt like. It felt like I just lost somebody, like really close to me. I didn't feel like that in 2016. So I'm trying to understand why I'm feeling like that now. And y'all talking about something. No, it's just because, one, y'all let a person who has constantly showed y'all who he was over and over again in the office. He constantly kept showing that he's an evil monster. A felon, 34 counts, with sexual assault. Talked disgustingly about minorities in general. People having him on tape saying the N-word. And black people, at least a good small percentage of black people were still dumb enough, not a big percentage, because the black men and women did show out, but still small percentages of y'all still voted for the man. Dumb. And then what really made me was shocking was the those who came across the board, y'all voted for him, and I'm like, what? like I see, like, if usually when somebody talks crap about this country, especially when it's an outsider from another country and they talk crap about this country, I usually be defensive and be like, you talking about us when look at y'all and we this and that. But at this point, I see why people talk about this country and call us dumb, because we are. This is a dumb country. This is a really dumb, and it's not funny because it's just insanely crazy. What did Patty say? This just shows us how dumb we are. This is just, it really is showing us. It really does. And it's so disappointing. It was, it was like, I don't know why it felt so depressing yesterday, obviously, besides the weather and then the dead silence all through that was like kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, because it ain't never been this. Even the day before, never been this. All through this year, never been that silent. But on yesterday, dead silence. I could literally hear a pin drop from down the street. That was scary. It just shows you how the hope from this was obliterated. Like, you can really, like, and it's emotionally depressing. Like, it's like, I did not expect it to weigh down on all of us like this, especially to those who are feeling it. And to those who had committed suicide, incredibly sorry for the families of those people as well. It's insane. The feeling, it's really like, kind of, like I said, that dead silence was scary. Because I'm like, this city ain't never, ever, 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 ever been silent like this before. It's always been some type of noise. And it's just dead silent yesterday. Y'all know in the UK when Queen Elizabeth died, and y'all know those little those plans that they have immediately, that the London Bridge plan, y'all know that. I forgot for a second. And y'all know those D1, D2, stuff like that. And then they got one where it's like the mourning period and all the businesses shut down and everything like that. It was literally giving that. It was literally giving this country was like mourning somebody. Like, that's what he gave yesterday. And the feeling is still there, even though it is another day, and obviously we are expected to just keep walking like nothing ever is ever happening. But like, at the end of the day, it's kind of sad, because to see a woman with such courage, hope, optimism, brilliance, just a strong woman, and a strong black woman at that. Just to see her with the limited time that she had, because and like I said, I'm trying not to because I feel like there's more to this. I feel like there's a lot more to this, because it happened way too quick, and I feel like there's obviously a lot more going on behind the scenes. Like, I do feel like, and I know they said that they're recounting the vote for some of the battleground states and stuff like that, and that there's some, I have a feeling for some reason that there is something more going on behind the scenes, and that's just a little bit of my hope that I'm clinging on to. I don't know why. I just feel like that Kamala has something up her sleeve. I don't know why. That's just my hope. That's the little bit of hope that I have left Because the rest is with God, but like that's the little hope that I have left at this point. That Kamala got something up her sleeve for this man. Cause and with Biden, I love Biden so much. And despite what y'all say, I don't care. I love Biden. And he knew what he was doing by choosing her. He knew she was the perfect person to go against Trump. And I just know for a fact, I feel like it's just something more. I don't know why, but I most definitely feel like there's something more behind the scenes. And I am a little disappointed in Biden because I just wish he would have prepared her more. Cause and would have stepped down sooner and announced this to give her more time to really get out there. Cause she only had 90 days, like 90 to 100 days. And the fact that she's done as much as she's done within those was just impeccably amazing. Like, such a strong woman. And even in that concession, just seeing her smile obliterated me, because I'm like, that's how you know you're a strong person, when you can still smile even during the toughest of times. It just shows you how strong of a woman and how courageous she is, and just it was just like, it's indescribable, the feeling. Like, you can feel the loss of hope throughout this whole country. You can feel it. Like, it's really insane. It's not funny. It's really insane, because you can really like walk outside and just feel, and it sounds dramatic, but like, you can really feel it. And what I'm about to say may hurt a lot of people, but I don't care. Hurt a lot of people's feelings. But if you're not a woman or a minority, you have nothing to worry about. Just point blank and simple. So I'm tired of seeing all these white men saying, you'll be this and you'll be that. Of course you will say that when you living in a country that's designed just for you. Of course you would say something like that. Of course you say you'll be okay, you'll be this and you'll be that. Of course that's for you. Of course you would say something like that. Because see, to you don't have nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. But for us, people of color, and for any other community that obviously separates us from others, and that unfortunately gives us a disadvantage because of the social economic norms that have been set in place for those people who are in different categories that aren't considered within the standard means of being a truly accepted citizen, like being within the LGBTQIA community or any other community, or everything, anything that just separates you from what it means to be considered normal in this country, against those who see you as an alien because you don't fit in with their values. That's disgusting. And it's unacceptable, and it's sad. It really is. It's really sad, and it's really unfortunate. This election has showed a lot. I mean, this has showed a lot, man. This has just showed like I said, anybody who voted for him, for Trump, you voted for sexual assault. You support sexual assault. You support racism. You support the disgusting things that he says about minorities. You support all of that. You support everything. If he went out and killed somebody, you support him you support murder. That's what you support. Because at the end of the day, the only way y'all gonna really learn the repercussions of voting incorrectly is feeling the fire from what you voted for. But hey, that's what y'all... And when he get to deporting, I'm going to get to laughing. Especially because those ones who came over that wanted to vote for him, which is the craziest thing. Like, that was real crazy. Like, the people who came over here to get away from there, knowing that he gonna send them right back over there. Y'all voting for that same person. I can't. I can't with this country. I can't with this country. And this man got power with the Senate, the judicial, and the House of Reps. And white people got the nerve to talk about you'll be okay. No, you'll be okay. Get it right. You will be okay. But us, baby, us, we screwed. Whether you believe it or not, we screwed. The CEOs of companies have already stated if you put tariffs on their businesses, the price is going to go up even more higher. Y'all think y'all know so much. Like, y'all think y'all know so much about the economy as if you would have thought the citizens was in that White House working. Y'all act like y'all know so much about how the economy operates as though y'all run the country and y'all don't. Y'all just listen to whatever. I just don't get it. And then allow yourself to be bamboozled. This country is something else, man. And it lives up to its reputation when it comes to white men and their supremacy. This country will always live up to it. And it's sad and disgusting. But yeah, man. It's y'all better pray. Cause the way y'all was freaking, I mean, y'all was this whole, man, when I tell y'all yesterday, the birds weren't even chirping outside. like that's how much dead silence it was yesterday. I mean, no noise at all. Goes to show you. It just goes to show you a lot, and it's so unfortunate. I don't even want to. At this point, I don't even want to look at the news channel no more because it's just depressed. Like this is depressing. I just don't get how y'all can vote for somebody. But I do get it because everything that he supports and he does, y'all support it. Y'all support sexual assault. Y'all support all of that. Y'all support sexual assault on women. That's what y'all support. By voting for him, that's what y'all support. That's what y'all basically saying. And it's disgusting. That's just absolutely disgusting. Talking about your body, our choice. What? The only reason a man exists is because you're even though, yeah, obviously it takes two to make one. Duh, that's biology. We get it. But who has to carry it? Who has to carry it to term? Hopefully successfully. Like, come on now. Y'all something else, man. Y'all is something else, man. Y'all is something else. And then I'm seeing all these videos about baddies and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to see no baddies, no nothing. I want to just grieve. Like, I just want to grieve. Because this is just, it's too much. And it's so depressing. It's so sad. Y'all had a woman who was really ready to step up. Kamala stepped up like a woman, more than a man, and conceded. Did he concede when he lost? No, because he was too delusional. But that's, of course, the male ego, so I expect that. Sad. And y'all think a woman can't leave this country? Come on now. Y'all foolish. But that's okay. Y'all just gonna have to learn. Y'all just gonna have to learn the hard way. But I'm gonna keep on hoping. Because January ain't here yet. And like I said, I feel like she has something up her sleeve. That's what I choose to believe and to continue to have hope. Even though it definitely feels very dire. But I'm going to continue to have hope and believe, and I hope y'all do too.